Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for one last video for the night. Hopefully you'll enjoy this review for Sigrid's new EP. I believe I reviewed one of her albums, I think a year ago or something like that. So definitely check that album review out. I did around April 21st or something like that. Or not this year, last year I meant to say. It was somewhere around April or May or something like that. I can't honestly remember, but I actually didn't hate that album. So this is for her new EP, The Hype, that I listened to for this 4-track EP. So it's not gonna be a very long review. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for Sigrid's new EP, The Hype, and I did mispronounce her name wrong in the last review of her album that I did. So please forgive me if I mispronounced her official stage name. So let's dive right into this EP review. Now it starts with The Hype, and honestly, that's a solid track to start the album. Good track in its own way. Don't hate it for how it sounds, so I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5. Her vocals sound pretty good, in my honest opinion, in this song, and just the rest of the track did pretty well with the melody, so yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Good track. Does have its issues, but not too many issues, just like little minor issues with some of the pacing of the song. So the next song is Borderline, and that's probably a pretty good track. I'd give this a 4.5 out of 5 as well. I mean, Sigrid's vocals, they have its moments where it's good and bad, but I think it works to how she's singing it, so I really like this track a little bit. So 4.5 out of 5 for this one. Then comes Ghost, and that was a decent one. I don't know, the way she was singing it at times, there were some cringe moments as the track progressed and to the pre-chorus. I kind of had some cringe vibes throughout the majority of this song, but I think overall it was decent, so 4 out of 5. Wanted It to Be You. I mean, the melody was kind of corny, but I think it worked to an extent to make it fairly decent, this track, so I'd give it a 4 out of 5 as well. Not the worst thing I've listened to, just as the closing track for this EP, it wasn't really much. Like I said, it's only like 13 minutes of an EP, so you're not in for a long listen. But overall, production, mixing, and execution-wise, I think Sigrid's The Hype EP was actually average. It's not bad. I've only found I'm gonna be honest, this past Friday's releases for October 27th have been kind of underwhelming. Like, yeah, there's 3 average albums, 3 average releases, then you got 2 okay and meh releases, and 1 bad album. Well, technically, I think I counted like 7 albums total that was reviewed this week. So 2 bad albums, I should say, to reiterate, because of Poppy and Taylor Swift's albums being pretty bad. So Taylor Swift's wasn't the worst, but Poppy's was. So basically, overall, I'm gonna give Sigrid's new EP, The Hype, a 7.5 out of 10 average listen. Check it out. Definitely check it out to see what you think of it for yourself. Sorry if I said check it out. Yeah, definitely check it out for yourself to see what you're gonna think of it, because it's not the worst listen. Just it has its hits and misses with the EP as it goes on. So 7.5 out of 10 for Sigrid, The Hype, for her new EP. Thank you for watching this review tonight, and have a good night.